Hey man, let's go. We've already covered three questions I had here. And I wanted to ask a question about this issue of doing covers. Because I have several. Luciano de Sangue has your most viewed video with a little over 1 million. I saw it there on YouTube. But you hardly did the full transcription of your foot besides the face. So, I want to know how your process of learning music, note by note, playing it, how you break it down. What are the pieces, the steps you break it into to learn music by ear and play it the same?
Man, the first thing, even when people ask, like, how do you learn the songs? I always went for the hardest part. I never started with the themes, right? It's like playing a Donna Lee, right? I don't know the theme, but maybe improvising. You take a giant steps. It's still difficult, right?
Right?
Because of big names, but talking about this part of Satriani, I always went for the hardest parts. And actually, I never learned note by note. Never learned note by note. It seems like it is, but it's not really that much. I always listened to what he was doing, what it was. I know harmony is very important. Some people will learn it directly. And if you don't know which scale is being used over that chord, then it's no use, right? So I always learned the harmony of the music first. Then the harmonic minor, here you kind of get it, right? So the pattern is always very similar, just having it has a pattern of connection. Of course, I learned a lot of music, note by note. When I was around 14 to 16 years old, I didn't know what the scale was, so I had to memorize all the notes. And today I can already understand the scale. Understanding the pattern then, it becomes easier, because I learned surfing well during the pandemic, right? And it was easier for me. So there's a song called Lords of Karma. It's a song that keeps changing. The intention, right? It changes the scale every 2 measures. And whatever is one of those songs explains, I don't remember it well, but it changes. Every 2 measures, it has a different intention. It's modal. It's modal. So it's about you. You already need to have a more fusion mindset, right? To change every 2 measures, I think it changed every two.
I'm sure Lords of Karma, keep talking and I'll try to find its sheet music.
And then I already knew what the harmony was. I already knew what the scale was. I already knew his legato style. And then I already had it. I found it easier that way, right? But that's the tip I give. For those who want to learn music, unfortunately, you have to pick it note by note. I remembered the song here. I'm going to give a lesson for Gustavo, who teaches.
No, but okay, this is something else. It's because when you guys are looking for some sheet music of a song, you come to and on Google, type the name of the song and put it like this. Lead, sheet will show up for most parts of the songs, but this specific song doesn't have it. Jazz themes, they all have it. There's 100% chance you'll rarely not find something.
Yes, for this one, only the songbook, right?
I couldn't find it here to use. But then you're not like, along with the album, you improvised a bit. I just think that's it. There are some parts where but the improvisation is
very true to what they are actually doing. It's not, I arrive without improvisation. I go there, listen, then I put it with the backing track, then the timing and everything else like that.
You didn't get to play the solo together. Note that he's talking, and it wasn't the intention of this project.
But it kind of turned out that way, I listened to this album a lot, so I kind of already knew when it was going to happen, so standard. Sometimes you see me playing a pattern, here you go. You already start playing along with me. You don't start playing, you pick up a very normal pattern.
Like something like that is a repertoire of phrases, right? There's a song of yours which was funny because I was listening to it yesterday, and in the middle of the song you do that. Classic from Eduardo Ardenoy from the song Isolated. Whose is it? From Satriani, because actually it's
a pentatonic that he uses. Fifth, augmented fourth, and the fourth. Actually, that's where the inspiration for that comes from. It was from the song Home. How is it Summer Song? Right when the Summer Song solo starts, just a minor, just the Dorian, and listen. It's Summer Song. And many people would say, wow, but this is just like EDUs from the song. Then I said, I think Tuzinho drank from the same source, right?
Isn't it?
Because it's really that vibe you do. You're in the tonic pentatonic of this search. Fifth, augmented fourth, fourth. So you play around with that. Like I just train, do that a lot. Then I want to.
Actually, the use of this pattern is how you change strings. You have to have a minor second interval, right? So it has to have that sound. It's a very specific sound, right? Man, you, no. What I'm talking about here when I switch to this string, there will be a minor second work. So it seems to those who aren't guitarists playing the instrument that the guy is on the same string. Exactly. No, it's very, very beautiful, right? Man, and I when I saw it there, I don't know why it first reminded me of Eduardo da Noia.
Because I think because this song, the solo is his, became very famous and well known. But my inspiration came from just having him from Summer. Listen to the Summer song at some point. Start the solo of Summer song. They do it right at the beginning. It's in his solo, right?
I don't know about that. I don't know. My beloved YouTube will analyze it. On the ground, you managed to put it without being penalized on YouTube.
Actually, when I posted the surfing album, I wanted to post all the songs in the order of the record. Then he didn't allow it. I had to put everything separately. The songs. Of course, the copyright doesn't come to me, and I think that's very fair, but then I managed to put them separately. But they are all there.
But then together, he didn't even let you put them.
No, I wanted to put all 10 together, but it didn't work.
You see how relentless YouTube is?
No, you didn't let me put the sequence of the glasses.
Man, once Luciano Magno came here, in the end he had a guitar. He sang a song, My Brother, on the guitar. YouTube had an issue with it, man. Man, the guy played on the guitar. It was a little march. A frevo. It was a frevo, brother. YouTube blocked it, man. And it wasn't original music, you know, so it's complicated, right? But those are the rules. We're in a territory that's not ours, so what exactly are we going to complain about, right? And man, so they're only... Man, at the time he's talking about removing songs, compositions. I think it's very important, right? To have references. Yes, of course, who doesn't? Right. I think I have to reference play poorly. The truth is there's a lack of reference, a lack of repertoire for you, vocabulary, right? Yes, of course.